So, yes, I was talking about digital takeoff and digital estimation. So, PlanSwift is one tool. There's Bluebeam, which is widely used in US. There is Costex. Costex has PlanSwift, Costex, both are present in India, but um, they are very, very expensive. So, again, people tend to go to back to CAD and Excel. Benefit of using digital estimation is basically these are purpose specific tools. What do I mean by purpose specific is their purpose. Like when I talk about drafting, it is CAD. CAD's purpose is drafting. When it comes to estimation, CAD is not the right tool or Excel is not the right tool. You program it. Excel is programmed to make it suitable for estimation, but it's not the perfect tool. So there's always a probability that you may go wrong in your estimation when it comes to formulae, linking, or manual entries. So that is all those things are avoided when it comes to digital estimation tool. Trust me, you learn one digital estimation tool, you will be any other tool is going to be very, very similar to this when it comes to the takeoff part. Maybe the terminologies will be different. Here you're calling linear command, there probably you'll call it length. That's the only the terminologies are going to be different. That's it. But concept is not going to change. Okay, so now whoever has joined and whoever has got premium, uh, just please pay attention on what I'm going to show you. I'll request someone who has joined as, yes, thanks Prajakta, admin and Bliss, please request you to send the registered number so that you'll be able to access what we are doing. So what we are going to do right now, you'll be able to do that. Let this be an interactive session. Whatever doubt comes to your mind, you're not understanding anything, ask me as many times as possible. No problem. So we have a sample project here. Next 2 to 3 minutes, just pay attention to what I'm saying. Once I tell you that okay, now you can just follow these steps, then minimize the screen or close the screen, and you are going to repeat that in your desktop or laptop. Okay. आपको अनम्यूट करके कुछ बात करना है, यू कैन डू दैट. यू वांट टू पुट इट इन द चैट बॉक्स, you can do that. Anyhow is fine. Feel comfortable. Keep in mind you're just here to learn. Don't bother about what others are going to think. Just make sure you're going to learn in the next 2 hours. Okay. Digital estimation, we have the sample project here. What I want you to do is not click on the project, but click on these three dots. Once you click on these three dots, you're going to get two options. One is clone, second is archive. I want you to clone the project. Wait, put sample project, digital estimation, whatever you want. I'm going to put it as sample DE. And I want you to click here, clone project along with drawings and quantity takeoff. There is already a drawing in the project. Quantities are not put. There is a drawing. So just click on that and click on clone. Once that is done, you're going to look at this sample DE. यहाँ पे क्लिक करो. उसके बाद ये आपका प्रोजेक्ट है. These are the 4 work items which we are going to work on. I want you to click on edit and just wait and do nothing. Okay? Is this clear or should I show you once again? Those who have understood, please you can start following. फिर से बताओ. Okay, great, Vaishu. So I am going to go to sample digital estimation. I'm going to click on, don't click on the project. If you go click on the project, आप अंदर जाओगे. So I want you to click on those three dots, right? यहाँ पे आपको सैंपल डिजिट यही प्रोजेक्ट और लेना है आपको, क्योंकि दिस इज द प्रोजेक्ट. देयर इज अ ड्राइंग एंड क्वांटिटीज आर नॉट पुट. सो यहाँ 3 डॉट्स पे क्लिक कीजिए, क्लोन पे क्लिक कीजिए, नेम ऑफ द क्लाइंट और प्रोजेक्ट जो भी आपको डालना है. मैं अभी यहाँ सैंपल DE2 ऐसा नाम डाल रहा हूं. ये होने के बाद बाकी कुछ मत डालिए. ये क्लिक कीजिए, क्लोन प्रोजेक्ट अलोंग विथ ड्राइंग्स एंड क्वांटिटी टेक ऑफ, इस पे क्लिक करना है आपको. ठीक है. एंड देन क्लिक ऑन क्लोन. ये आने के बाद देन click on this untitled, click on edit, and just wait. Do nothing then after that. Is this clear to all? ये अगर किसी को नहीं समझाए, टेल मी 10 times, नो प्रॉब्लम. Once this is done, just let me know. Done. Okay? Okay. So just once you finish doing that, just put a message as done. Great, Rohit sir. Great, Devika ji. And even if you are left behind, no problem. No problem. Don't feel awkward कि अरे I've been left behind. All of us are going to be at the same pace. Others, it's fine. It's going to be a slow session. Um, I want everyone to be on the same page. तो आपको अगर वापस एक बार भी बताना है तो आई कैन जस्ट टेल यू. बट बाकी लोग प्लीज लेट मी नो. सेंड द मैसेजेस डन. ओके. बिकॉज आई वांट एटलीस्ट. ग्रेट ज्योति. और अगर कोई अटक गया है कहाँ पे नहीं समझ रहा है, नो प्रॉब्लम. आई हैव द शेड्यूल, सो वी हैव टाइम टिल. वी हैव 5 more minutes. Great. So till the others are doing, I'll just tell you one fun fact. Like even I was so I our company, we used to earlier take estimation services projects for US, UK, and Canada, and we also tried for Australia, but we were not successful in getting many clients for Australia. But yes, US and Canada, we had a lot of clients. So uh, there were subcontractors who were using digital estimation, like a masonry subcontractor. Okay, these are again standard subcontractors, not very small time contractors, but they were using digital estimation for digital takeoff. So even we were surprised from that. And when we used to put services, give services, they used to keep a condition that you have to use this particular software. We need it in this particular method. So even I was surprised. And then like I had one friend who started working as a estimator with a subcontractor, with a masonry subcontractor. And then he used to use Bluebeam. So okay, great Satish ji, done. So others, बाकी लोगों का हो गया या normally what kind of charges you charge for this contract? So it is hourly basis, sir. Uh, It depends on the project as well. If it's a very simple project, it will be somewhere between $15 per hour to $25 per hour. And like if it's a very, very simple project, like there was one project where we had to count windows of a housing society. So that took us probably half an hour, but then we used to charge a lump sum fee. So that we cannot charge $10 or $15 in that case. It was a lump sum, say $100 or something like that. That was the minimum base. So okay. These are very small projects, sir. For Indian projects, it will range somewhere between say 2 to 3 rupees per square feet. Okay. Others, have you? So I'm just having this conversation so that it doesn't get boring for others. अगर किसी को अटक रहा है कोई भी, let me know. I am here to help you. Okay. 1 minute. So Satish ji is done. Rohit sir is done. Jyoti is done. Devika is done. Vaishu is, I think, done. दगड़ू जी, आपका हो गया है क्या? एंड अमित जी, आपका हो गया है? ग्रेट. एडमिन अमित जी. Yes, yes, you are editing the untitled code. So what you have to do is just click here and go to edit and then just wait on this page. Okay? So हम सब एक साथ ही जाने वाले. So Amit ji, if there's any problem you're facing, let me know. I think all are done now. Gopal ji is, I think, using the tab, so that's fine. Okay. Now the next step you guys have to follow is in the flooring, in the first item, just click here. Okay. On this quantity column. So please open my screen right now. I want you to click here. Okay. On this or this drop down arrow and 2D takeoff. So click here and open this page. And this is what you should be able to see. ये drawing है, this is already scaled. No need to scale it or no need to do anything to that. Just open this drawing. Okay. Now just look at what I'm going to show you. Don't do anything. Okay. Just look at what I'm doing. When it comes to digital estimation, so we have the main commands where you're, so any software, if you want to learn it, you need to have a control over that software, right? So there are always a few commands which once you learn, you know that 80% of the job is in those commands. So this select linear area and count. So count, it's very simple. So these four things you just have to know how to use them, and basically how to use them with speed. That all, if you know that, your job is done. You are going to be very, very fast when it comes to digital estimation. First is I've selected vitrified tile flooring. So we are going to select area. Don't do anything. Just pay attention to what I'm doing. Okay. I want you to have a mouse. Everybody needs to have a mouse. Keypad mat use karo. It is not suitable for digital estimation. ठीक है. Now this is my habit. I close this and close this screen. I close both the screens. मेरे को ये मास्टर बेडरूम अभी ट्रेस करना है ना, तो सेम मैं पॉलीलाइन जैसे ड्रॉ करूंगा ना. क्लिक 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 क्लिक. आई एम यूजिंग स्क्रोलर. जो माउस का स्क्रोलर है वो यूज कर रहा हूं. इफ आई वांट टू पैन, ओके, तो पैन सबको पता है ना क्या होता है. दिस इज पैनिंग. कैड में पैन ये इसको बोलते हैं. तो हम क्या करते हैं, स्क्रोलर को क्लिक करते हैं और घुमाते हैं कैड में. इसमें माउस का जो राइट क्लिक है, दिस इज अ राइट क्लिक, राइट. राइट क्लिक आई विल डू एंड आई विल पैन दिस. ओके. सो क्लिक click and click and enter. So a lot of architects, interior designers, because they're so using CAD so much, वो space दबाते हैं. Space दबाओगे तो ये देखो अभी मैं, if I click on space, it's not going to work. और escape किया तो it's going to go. So I have to click on enter and I'm going to get this quantity here digitally. ठीक है. अभी कुछ मत करो. Just listen to what I'm telling you. Okay. अभी now here, 1 minute. If I go wrong while doing estimation, what do I do? So मैं यहाँ पे अभी सपोज ये गलत गया, ठीक है. बैकस्पेस है ना. बैकस्पेस अगर मैं क्लिक करूंगा, सो बैकस्पेस इज अंडू while ट्रेसिंग. बैकस्पेस इज अंडू while ट्रेसिंग. ठीक है. सो मैं अभी ये बैकस्पेस क्लिक कर रहा हूं तो एक एक पीछे आ रहा है. ठीक है. आप अभी कुछ मत करो. मैं ये वापस, आप जिनको नहीं समझा, आई एम गोइंग टू टेल यू अगेन, नो प्रॉब्लम. ठीक है. एंड एंटर. नाउ द प्रॉब्लम इज आई हैवंट इंक्लूडेड दिस. ओके. सपोज आई वांट टू इंक्लूड इट इन दिस एरिया इटसेल्फ. व्हाट आई डू इज, सो आई हैव गॉट दिस 277. ये बेसिकली 277 इज दोनों का मिला के है ये. ठीक है. अभी मुझे ये चेंज करना है, तो पहले मुझे सिलेक्ट पे एक बार क्लिक करना है कि भाई इसको मैं सिलेक्ट करूंगा और उसको मुझे चेंज करना है. इस पे मैं जब डबल क्लिक करूंगा ना, तो पॉइंट ऐड होता है. नाउ आई कैन प्ले विद दिस पॉइंट एंड एज आई मूव दैट पॉइंट इज गोइंग टू चेंज द एरिया. वापस अब कर्सर देखो, प्लस साइन आया, मतलब एरिया या लीनियर कमांड ऑन है। मुझे क्या करना है, मुझे वापस सिलेक्ट क्लिक करना है, यहां पे क्लिक करना है, ये पॉइंट यहां पे लाया और यहां पे और एक पॉइंट लगने वाला है, सो आई एम गोइंग टू डबल क्लिक ऑन दैट लाइन। सो पहले नहीं आएगा, you'll try here and there, no problem. Simple process. Keep it mind. Click on the center, click on the line twice, and then click on the red point and move it. Click on the red center, you will get points. Click on the center twice, like click, click, and then move it. Okay? सो ये समझा है मैंने क्या क्या बोला आपको। एरिया कमांड कैसे यूज करना है मैं अभी बता रहा हूं, जिसमें ये तो नॉर्मल पॉलीलाइन में ड्रॉ कर रहा हूं। मुझे अगर पैन करना है तो मैं राइट क्लिक करके ये पैन करूंगा। इफ आई वांट टू यूज आई वांट टू अंडू व्हाइल ट्रेसिंग, बैकस्पेस, बैकस्पेस। ओके, बैकस्पेस, बैकस्पेस, बैकस्पेस। इज दिस क्लियर? एंड इफ आई गो रॉन्ग, नो प्रॉब्लम, सिलेक्ट पे क्लिक करो, यहां इसको रेड पॉइंट को हटाओ, ये यहां पे हटाओ, ये यहां पे, एंड दिस इज हियर। आई वांट टू इंक्लूड दिस पर्टिकुलर पोर्शन, आई डोंट नीड टू लुक एट दिस। ऑल आई हैव टू डू इज मेक श्योर मेरा ट्रेसिंग सही जा रहा है ना। ठीक है, सिलेक्ट, डबल क्लिक, पॉइंट एडेड, डबल क्लिक, पॉइंट एडेड, डबल क्लिक, पॉइंट एडेड। ठीक है। सो जिनको जिनको समझा है, कैन यू एटलीस्ट ट्राई ट्रेसिंग दीज टू रूम्स? Why you're not having different room and different row? We can do that. So so okay, so if you want to have different room and different rows, what you need to do in that case is I just need to click here, and then so ये जो blue color का रो, जिसको you can see this blue color border line, so that is where he knows कि भाई मेरे को tracing यहाँ पे डालना है। So if I now trace this, I'm just going to trace a random area. Enter. It's going to take it here. So you can, it's actually for something like an item like flooring. It is better you trace different rooms and different rows, because there is a possibility कल जाके एक bedroom अगर मेरा change हो रहा है flooring, so I can just copy paste that there. But यहाँ पे भी आप करोगे तो it's not going to be a problem. वो आप फिर भी copy paste कर सकते हो. But that's our team follows that कि अलग अलग ट्रेसिंग्स आप अलग अलग रूम के कर सकते हो। सो आई वॉज जस्ट एक्सप्लेनिंग, दैट्स वाई मैंने वैसे किया। सो कैन यू गाइस प्लीज फॉलो दैट, जिनको जिनको समझा है। इफ यू हैवेंट अंडरस्टूड, मेरे को बताओ, मैं वापस आपको बताऊंगा, नो प्रॉब्लम। एंड लेट इट बी, सी, लेट इट बी एन इंटरेक्टिव सेशन। ओके, आपको नहीं समझा है ना, नो प्रॉब्लम। ओके, थैंक यू देविका। अ, सतीश जी, आप आपको समझा है? ज्योति जी आपको, और तुषार जी आई थिंक यू जॉइंड। या श्योर, वन मोर टाइम आई एक्सप्लेन, यस, 1 minute। सो आई जस्ट डिलीट ऑल दिस। जिनको जिनको समझा है प्लीज यू कैन स्टार्ट। ओके, मैंने एरिया, सो मैंने क्या किया, आई एम कम ऑन दिस पेज। ओके, एंड फिगर आउट व्हाट्स नॉट। ओके, ग्रेट ज्योति, ग्रेट। सो यहाँ पे मैं क्वांटिटी के यहाँ क्लिक कर रहा हूँ, एंड दिस पेज ओपन्स अप। इट्स ऑलरेडी स्केल्ड बाय आवर टीम, पहले से वो करके रखा था हमने। सो आपको वो करने की जरूरत नहीं है अभी। सो आप क्या कर सकते हो, हाँ, आप फर्स्ट यूज एरिया कमांड। ओके, वंस यू क्लिक ऑन एरिया, मैं जैसे एक पॉलीलाइन ड्रॉ करता हूँ ना, आई एम गोइंग टू यूज अ माउस बाय द वे। यहाँ पे क्लिक, 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 एंड अगेन this, I'm all going to click. Now I'll click enter. So मैं इसको ना ऐसे लेके जाऊंगा ना और एंटर क्लिक करूंगा ना तो भी चलेगा, नो प्रॉब्लम। So it's not like point पे होना चाहिए and all. No problem. Now I've gone a bit wrong here because I need to include this. अभी आप कर्सर देखो कैसा है. It is a plus sign, right? So मैं क्या करूंगा, मैं पहले सिलेक्ट पे क्लिक करूंगा. सिलेक्ट पे मैं क्लिक करूंगा, उसके बाद मैं यहाँ पे क्लिक करूंगा और मैं ये इसको डबल क्लिक करूंगा और and I will move this red point. Okay, and I'll move this red point also. I don't need to worry about the quantity, digital quantity which is it is calculating. ठीक है. So this is 160, वो that he is going to auto calculate. Again, मेरा select जब on है ना, I can even move this tracing if I want to. I can even lock it, but मुझे ट्रेसिंग नहीं शिफ्ट करना है, मुझे पॉइंट शिफ्ट करना है. ठीक है. तो मैं अभी यहाँ पे दिस आई मिस्ड आउट. अगेन सिंपल, नो प्रॉब्लम, आई जस्ट ऐड दिस पॉइंट. अगेन ऐड दिस पॉइंट, ऐड दिस पॉइंट, डबल क्लिक कर रहा हूं और ऐड कर रहा हूं पॉइंट्स को. ठीक है. एंड एंटर. सो दिस इज डन. नाउ वन द नेक्स्ट कमांड. अगेन एरिया सिलेक्ट किया, यहाँ पे मैं ट्रेस कर रहा हूं एंड लेट्स अज्यूम आई गो रॉन्ग. ओके, and I want to undo this. So I'm going to use backspace. Okay, once I go use backspace, ये back हो रहा है. ठीक है. One more command is I am comfortable personally using ये zoom in zoom out करने में, मुझे वो comfort आता है. बट आप लोगों को अगर पैन करना है तो आप मतलब बहुत जूम इन करके सम इफ यू हैव अ हैबिट ऑफ वर्किंग, आप ऐसे भी वर्किंग कर सकते हो. तो मैं इसको यहाँ और ये मैं राइट क्लिक कर रहा हूं अभी एंड एंटर. दिस इज डन. ओके. नाउ इफ आई वांटेड, like Rohit sir mentioned, if I want it in different rows, I'll tell the software कि मुझे यहाँ पे चाहिए अभी. Now any tracing I do, enter, it's going to be here. Okay, is I hope that is clear. Great, Satish. Great. Gopal ji, I hope it's clear. Huh?
Sonakji, can you explain me while you do the tracing by mistake that area gets shifted, then how do you bring it back to the original location?
Yes, sir. So let's assume okay, shifted as in like this.
Like this, like by mistake when you are panning it or moving from one place to other, this area gets shifted.
Right.
Now, how do you bring it back to its original location?
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click here in the center first and get it here. Now my job is to just zoom this and fix one corner. So again, click in the center. A lot of people have this habit to click here. But if you click here, that red point is going to move. So I am going to just make sure that one corner is fixed. Then automatically all other corners it's going to fix. And to avoid this from happening, I'm going to just click on lock so that now even if I try to move this, my tracing, the drawing is going to move.
My second query is near C31 column, the line needs to be vertically 90 degree at the jam.
Right.
Currently it is at incline. So do you have any ortho kind of a thing in
Yes.
the
So there's a command called fixed angle.
okay.
So fix when I start, if I use fixed angle, it's going to have either 90, either 180 or either 45.
Okay.
So I should have used that, but I was going to talk about that command a bit later.
Okay. Thank you.
Shaunak, I have a query.
Yes.
Now, supposing I've already traced the bedroom and the kitchen and it has come under the same row, is there a possibility of changing the row of the kitchen after the tracing?
So you mean that both these bedrooms are in one row and you want to change it to a different row, right?
The quantities of master bedroom and bedroom are coming under the same measurement, right? In one bracket. But if
Right.
I want to separate them, how do I do it?
So you'll have to copy paste it. So that's a command which I would be teaching you, but just because you asked right now. Now here I have what I did was I just clicked on this. I copied and pasted it here itself. So I've got this quantity now separately. Now what I can do is I'll just delete this. So, oh, sorry, I deleted the old one. 1 minute. So I'll just copy and paste. And I think this one, yeah. So I'll just delete this one. So I have both of these separated.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, but I'll just teach the copy paste command once again later as well. So right now I want all of you to mainly focus on the area command. Okay. Nothing else. Once you are done tracing at least 1 or 2 rooms, just let me know, okay? And try, okay? Just uh, try doing it. Even if you are not able to do, that's okay, no problem. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है कि आपके लिए like don't feel burdened कि अरे is it me who's not able to do it or anything. If you're not able to do, no problem. Next week or whenever we connect, that time you can try. We'll go to the see. I'm going to follow the time. I'm just not going to wait for one single person. Just make sure let me know कि ये नहीं जम रहा है, but I'll try it next time or something like that. But uh, just please once you're done let me know कि ये हुआ है. मैं just 1 minute. और वापस एक बार भी बोलना है तो बोल दो. आई कैन एक्सप्लेन इट लाइक n number of times. No problem.
So, Anuj, my other query is that we do get lot of layers in this drawing in terms of furniture and all. So when you import the drawing, you should ideally switch off the layer and then import it so as to get a cleaner drawing, or is there any other option
No,
possible?
no, that's the best option to switch off the layers like furniture or unnecessary layers. If you switch it off and then import it, that's the best way you can upload a drawing.
Because sometimes you make mistakes of furniture line coming in very near to wall line and
Yes, and
snapping
one
it
more
on.
problem, sir, is that the drawing becomes heavy.
So when you import a drawing, whatever is layer on, only that much byte size will be considered.
Right.
So all the dimension, grades, all that can be switched off.
Yes. Even if there are any hatchings which are not necessary, you can switch off those. If I want to edit the lines and only in one place, the red box is not coming. Want to edit the lines. Okay. So what you have to do is first click on select. I got what you're saying. So make sure your cursor is not this plus line, okay? And then for that, you'll have to first click on select. Now click in the center and then you'll get this red point. Okay? Because if I try ये ऐसे ही अगर मैं क्लिक करूंगा, सॉफ्टवेयर इज थिंकिंग दैट एरिया इज कमांड इज ऑन यू. कभी कभी ऐसा होता है ना दैट देयर इज अ डक्ट हियर, आई वांट टू डिडक्ट दैट डक्ट. सो आई एम ट्रेसिंग के अंदर ट्रेसिंग कर रहा हूं मैं. सो गो टू सिलेक्ट, click on the red point, click on the tracing, and then you can move the red point of the tracing. Is it clear, Jyoti ji? Okay, yes. Give a thumbs. So guys, it's great that it's only 10 of us. There's no other disturbance. We don't have a lot of people right now. Make use of it, okay? Make use of it, because over time, number of people are going to increase. But make use of this. This is the first session for this is like a open house digital estimation session. So make maximum use of it. जितना पूछना है आप make sure आप इसी session में you learn digital estimation. There's a lot of things which are there within this, but I'm just focusing on digital estimation. There's like if we go into detail of MEP and furniture, it will get complicated. Jyoti ji, have you done at least one tracing? Vaishu ji, Satish ji, Dagdu sir, आप you're watching from a mobile or you are trying from a desktop? अगर कुछ भी डाउट होगा आप पूछ सकते हो. ओके, ग्रेट ग्रेट वैशु. Should I move to the next command? Okay, Jyoti ji getting there. No problem. Just what I want you to do is now wait and watch what I'm going to do right now. You can continue it later, no problem. So now the next command is now if I go back right now. So please watch. If I go back, I have the quantity here. Okay. And I also have the cost. So for the two rooms, my cost is coming about 38,000. If I click on the cost, you have the material consumption there. अभी इसको नहीं देखना है, ये आप इग्नोर कर सकते हो for now. Next item is skirting. I am going to go into skirting. Again, same drawing. My tracings are not there. एक ही drawing upload किया. You can upload as many drawings as you want. Right now, one drawing we are going to focus. I am going to choose the linear command now, and I am going to trace this master bedroom. Now, it is the same way, but I just want you to look at how I'm going to do this. मैं इसको ये मैं ट्रेस करता हूं. And I'm going to break this here. I'm going to click enter. I have this 45.54 because there is the door. मेरे को डिडक्शंस वगैरह नहीं देने. गलत हो गया. बैकस्पेस क्लिक किया, वापस एंटर. ये ट्रेसिंग हो गया. नाउ गोइंग टू द अदर रूम. मेरे को I just want it here only, okay? Like within the first row only. So I'm just going to trace this. There could be a door frame, तो थोड़ा पीछे ये लेता हूं मैं. And then enter. So you see, मेरे को I don't have to take deductions or any, I don't have to do all that. अगर मैं masonry में करता था, I can just leave those columns there. Enter and enter. So this full tracing, okay, there is this kitchen ota, so I'm not going to take any skirting there. Now, while doing this, I want to click on fixed angle. So fixed angle is basically ortho in CAD. So if I click on fixed angle, now you see it's going in a straight line. Even if I try to move it, it'll go in the 45-degree or 90-degree angle. So I'll click here, enter, enter. Okay. So have I missed out anything? Maybe the balconies. Balcony में एक ये line आ जाएगा शायद. So keep your fixed angle on. So here you see this light blue color है, मतलब command on है. ठीक है. यहाँ तक ही लेता हूँ. And again enter. So have I missed out on anything? Probably this column here. So ये column ले लिया. I have this 187.5. ये additional ले लिया है. And I will just I don't want this point, right? I don't want it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on D for Delhi, and I am going to click here. डिलीट किया वो पॉइंट मैंने. डी पे क्लिक करेंगे और पॉइंट पे क्लिक करेंगे, पॉइंट विल गेट डिलीटेड. आई वांट टू ऐड अ पॉइंट. सिंपल, डबल क्लिक एंड पॉइंट. Is the linear command clear along with the ortho command, or are there any doubts? So skirting is done within a few seconds only. And again, this can be converted to area also, but वो बाद में हम देखेंगे. पहले linear command. Okay, great. Devika ji and Rohit sir. Can you please follow this, and जिनको नहीं समझा है, कैन यू लेट मी नो व्हाट यू हैवंट अंडरस्टूड, वेदर फिक्स्ड एंगल नहीं समझा या लीनियर पूरा वापस एक बार ट्रेस करना है, और शुड आई शो यू हाउ आई डिलीटेड द पॉइंट, ये कैसे किया है. सो लेट मी नो इफ यू हैवंट अंडरस्टूड ऑन एनीथिंग. ओके. तब तक आप ट्राई कर सकते हो. आई जस्ट वांट टू नो, बाकी लोग, हैव यू अंडरस्टूड? कैन यू प्लीज से गिव मी अ यस और अ नो. सी, ये बस ये फोकस रखो कि यू आर लर्निंग समथिंग न्यू. ओके, दैट शुड बी द ओनली फोकस, नथिंग एल्स. ओके, ग्रेट. गोपाल जी, ग्रेट. देविका. रेस्ट, ज्योति जी, वैशु जी, दगड़ू जी, सतीश जी, एंड एडमिन. इफ यू वांट आई. ओके, ग्रेट वैशु जी. ग्रेट, ग्रेट. How do you make it full screen? Okay. So, one thing is you can make it full screen from here. Okay. Or else you see this small arrow, just close that arrow and close this arrow. So this is my personal thing that I want to make it full screen like this. And one more thing. So here in the Google browser, you have these three dots, right? So click on those three dots and then make this full screen here, so that ये आपका full screen होता है, and then ये close कीजिए ये column यहाँ से. So I personally like working like this whenever I have to work. Great, Rohit sir. Sure, sure. I'll just quickly explain it again. So first of all, I'm going to start with the linear command. Okay, I've entered skirting, so I've entered skirting from here. And now I want to click on linear command. So I clicked on linear, and then I am going to start this tracing. If I go wrong, backspace, trace, trace. Now I want fixed angle or ortho. Enter. Oh, sorry, click, 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 enter. ठीक है? Again, continue here. Click, click, enter. Now I want to take the living room area. Okay, if I this fixed angle is on. Fixed angle will basically increase the speed. Enter, because I don't have to focus on the it capturing the snap. Even if it's like slightly here and there, that shouldn't be a problem. तो मैंने अभी I'm just assuming it's not coming in that area below the kitchen platform. ठीक है, एंटर. आई होप यूर यूज ऑल ऑफ यू आर यूजिंग माउस. माउस से स्पीड काफी फास्ट होता है. ग्रेट सतीश जी, ग्रेट. Is it clear, Vaishu ji? And Jyoti ji, were you able to do it? Devendra ji, let me know if there's any problem you're facing. I think you joined just right now, so but that's fine. You can just have a look if you want. If you don't have a premium, you can just look at what others are doing. So digital estimation, this is like these one, two, three, four commands. If you have the control over those four commands, I don't think there's anything difficult when it comes to digital estimation. Uh, okay. Yes, but need to make separate quantities for each room, so one has to create a new line. Yes. So if you have to separate it, what you need to do is once one bedroom is done, you have to click here. Okay, so now I'm doing balcony, suppose. Okay, so I'll write balcony here, and I will click on linear, and I'm going to trace this. Enter. 20. Now I want, suppose, this open sky terrace, so I'll put terrace here. I'll click here, and I'm going to again click on linear, and I'm going to trace this. Enter. Yes, yes. Yeah, that will increase the aesthetics as well, give a different color. So I'll just have this yellow, this maybe as green, and maybe this as, say, black. So this becomes my tracings. So it'll look neat, like a clear identification of my quantities also. Any doubts with respect to this? Anybody wants any help? Great. So I'm just looking at what the next. Okay, so we'll wait for say 5 more minutes. किसका किसका ये हुआ है? The at least one bedroom or at least two bedrooms, किसका किसका ये हुआ है? We'll wait. No problem. ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है. Great, रोहित सर. Great, देविका जी. So if you want to explore other things, you can do. But I want all of us to. How do you add a new line by enter command? Yes. So what you will have to do in that case is, so now, first of all, you need to know this light blue color, it has to be on linear, okay? this light blue color has to be on linear. Now, if I do this tracing and I click enter, यहाँ पे tracing आ गया है. Now I want the next tracing maybe for this here. So I clicked there and make sure this light blue color is on linear. कभी कभी वो select पे जाता है, but then you need to make sure कि linear पे है, और फिर मैं वापस मेरा ट्रेसिंग कंटिन्यू करूंगा. सो नाउ यहाँ ये जो ट्रेसिंग है यहाँ पे आने वाला है. सो नाउ आई वांट यहाँ का ट्रेसिंग वापस करना है, सो आई एम जस्ट गोइंग टू ब्रेक दिस. ये मैंने यहाँ पे आ गया. ठीक है, ये ट्रेसिंग ब्लैक ट्रेसिंग यहाँ का रह गया. एंटर. ओके. सो मेक श्योर कि ये लीनियर पे ऑन है आपका, और फिर आप उसके हिसाब से क्वांटिटीज निकाल रहे हो. तो अभी मैंने ये सपोज आई क्लिक एंटर, और मैं दूसरा कुछ काम करता हूँ और आई गो बैक एंड दिस अगेन. वेयर इज माई ब्लू कलर बॉर्डर लाइन? यहाँ पे है. अगर मैं यहाँ पे क्लिक करूंगा एंड आई ट्रेस दिस, देन इट्स वो ग्रीन आ रहा है बिकॉज इट्स थिंकिंग यहाँ पे लेना है. नो, आई वॉन्ट इट हियर. नाउ यू ट्रेस इट एंड क्लिक एंटर. क्लियर हो गया आपका? आई आई थिंक यही डाउट था, राइट? ग्रेट एडमिन, ग्रेट वैशु जी. I think double click is the option on mouse for enter. So the, even I'm not used to doing that. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so double click is the option on mouse. The new line is not coming on enter. 1 minute, 1 minute. Okay, so the new line is not coming. Okay, so what I want you to do is, आप लीनियर, सो टेल मी स्टेप बाय स्टेप. लीनियर पे आप क्लिक करते हो, देन इज दिस लाइन कमिंग or is this not coming? So first you have to click on linear, and is this line coming or not? Just can you
Yes.
tell me that?
Yes, it's coming.
Yeah, that's coming, right? Now
Right.
once you click enter, are you getting a quantity in the measurement sheet?
I am.
Okay, great. After that, again, if you're clicking like this, you're getting quantity or no?
No, what I'm trying to figure out is if I want to add the linear for another room,
Okay.
I have to add another line for that, right? Because it's separate.
Yes, you have to add, yes, you have, what you have to do in that case, first is click on the measurement box. Maybe you want the line here, okay?
Okay.
And then make sure that this is the light blue color. You can see that
Right. Right.
it's on linear.
Okay.
Once it's on linear, then if you want, say I'm tracing this external area,
Okay.
enter, it will be there.
Okay.
Yes, just try it once. If there's any problem, let me know.
Okay. Thanks.
Yes. ओके. सतीश जी, आपका हो गया. एंड दगड़ू जी, आपका हो गया. गोपाल जी, आई होप यू आर अंडरस्टैंडिंग.
Yes, yes.
ओके, ग्रेट. ओके सतीश जी. Let me know if I can move to the next part, or we'll just wait for 2 minutes and then we'll go to the next part. Do you want a break or should we continue? Like 5 minute break or something like that if you want, let me know. And let this be an informal session, okay? This is no formal session. So, एक आपको ऐसा कुछ भी बात करना है like related to the our topics estimation, so feel free. It's not like if there's something I don't know, I'll find out and give you that info. Okay, so there's two people. We can move to the next part. Okay, great. So because many people are say asking to continue, I'll just continue. I'll just have to see what the next part is. Yes, okay. uh okay, what we'll do it, we'll take a 2 minute break and then we'll continue. I hope that's okay, so that it's we want to go to the use the washroom, have some water. We'll take a 2 minute break and then we'll continue. Okay. Till then, I'll be here. I won't start till 10:07 or so. If you want, you can ask me doubts till then. Next part we'll be learning is deductions and convert command and copy paste.
Can I ask a doubt?
Sure, sure, sure.
Uh, it's my screen is not scrolling down. So I'm not sure whether there is some command for that. Because when I want to add a color, different color, that's I think below. I'm not able to see the color which you are assigning to each each.
Would you be comfortable to just share the screen and show the problem?
Okay.
So 1 minute. I'll just give you the 1 minute. Yeah, can you just share the screen and so that I it'll be easier for me to guide you.
Sure. So now if I'm trying to scroll down with the mouse, uh, this thing, it's not scrolling down. And I
Okay.
want to sort of close all this so that, I can,
Okay. So first thing, can you do is can you see the S there, like on the Google browser, the
yes,
on the right
yes,
top. Besides that, click on the three dots.
yeah,
Click there and click on full screen. You can see zoom 100%.
yes,
So there's a square colored box on the right. Click there.
okay, okay, done.
Yes, great. Now I want you to take your cursor on the drawing and just zoom in a bit. A bit more. Okay, okay, fine. But that's enough. That's enough. Now I want you to click on select.
Okay,
Yes, and I want you to on the brink of where the measurement sheet starts,
okay,
take your mouse there.
yeah,
A little bit above. थोड़ा
okay,
ऊपर नहीं थोड़ा नीचे, थोड़ा सा और नीचे. You see एक ना yes, you see that black color thing coming. So
yeah, this one,
थोड़ा ऊपर लेके जाओ. थोड़ा सा on the border. Keep it on the
acha,
border.
here,
No. Below that. Below. हाँ थोड़ा सा ऊपर. I'll show you. हाँ yes. Now
yeah,
pull it.
okay,
Pull it. Click and pull. हाँ.
okay.
बस बस.
I have to manually pull this if I want to go down.
Yeah. You can. No. Like if there's a you want to completely close it. There's on the right corner. There is
Yeah,
this arrow.
this one I close, but since I am continuing to add one line, like suppose I want to add another line with this, I
Yes.
need to be able to scroll down. So that you're saying can be done only with this command. With
No. So this will be like a you'll get a screen view. Now just type something there on the last row. Just type something. हाँ. So below that also just type something. So I just want you to add rows, maybe two,
Yeah.
three rows. Okay, well, just one more.
Okay. This once you enter, it goes into the next one.
Yes, and you can scroll it then. Use the mouse scroller.
No, it's not going up. That's what I'm saying. The
Right
mouse.
now, yeah, because it's full, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't have space to move because it's like
Okay.
fully taken.
Okay. So I need to pull it up like
No,
this.
no, no. So go down, go down. Go, if you want, yes, go, that would be enough. Now
Okay.
I want you to scroll it. Go a bit down on the measurement. Go on the measurement screen, right? And now scroll it. No, no, not there. Below. In measurement one, two, three.
Yeah.
हाँ. अभी scroll करो. थोड़ा नीचे जाओ और थोड़ा नीचे जाओ. No, I 1 minute. I'll just show you once, so it
Yeah.
will be easier for you to understand. Can you just stop sharing?
Yeah. Okay. Now become full screen. I don't know how to go back to.
Click on escape
Yeah.
or take your mouse. 1 minute, 1 minute. I'll stop sharing it from my end.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yes. So, okay, this I'll just explain. So here you see, I've taken the mouse here. Now I just scroll it and I can play with this.
So you press the button, the
No, no
right
need
click.
to press, just scroller.
Okay. But
Just
mine is not scrolling down. I don't know why.
are you using a mouse?
Yes. Yes. Of course.
Okay. One other option is you can see this, right?
Right.
The
Yeah.
there's a
That also
bar
I
there.
tried. I tried that. Uh,
Is it
okay.
still?
I'll figure it out. I'll figure
Yes.
it out. System
If
will
there's
support.
an issue, just let us know and we'll make
Yes.
sure it's resolved.
Sure. Sure.
Moving to the next part. Now we'll just see. So this is an internal rough tar finish plaster. This was not supposed to be there. This was supposed to be a. This is generally behind tile, but I want to show actually copy paste. So what I'll do, okay, don't follow this command. I'm going to replace the item right now. If you want, you can replace the items as well. But I don't want, this was not in today's session actually. I'll take a plaster item. Okay, so by the way, we have started. So if you want, just look at this. So this is the, no need, you can just use that item. No need to do all this. Okay, now yeah, I'm going to do internal Sanla finish plaster. And the tracings I will do. And then what we are going to learn is first, we are going to learn about deductions and second about copy paste. So here मैं अभी ये इसको ट्रेसिंग करना चालू करता हूँ. This is plaster we are doing and I will take this full. I'll end it here. Enter. ठीक है. Height I'm going to enter it manually for now. Okay. I'm not, I have an option कि I can upload a section, I can trace that. I'm not going to do it right now. I'll just put height as maybe 9.5 feet. आपको जो डालना है आप डाल दीजिए, no problem. Now, I have this one window which I have to deduct, and I have these two doors which I have to deduct, right? So first step, click at the bottom. You want to write deductions or whatever deduction for W2 or whatever. You just want to write W2. That is your choice. Again, click on linear command and I want you to trace this again. आपको अलग से ट्रेस करना है, यहाँ पे ट्रेस करना है, नो प्रॉब्लम, आप कहाँ पे भी कर सकते हो. नाउ ये 6.89 हो गया ट्रेस. नेक्स्ट स्टेप इज क्लिक ऑन माइनस एंड क्लिक हियर अगेन. So this has become red. Matlab that deduction is considered. Height is maybe 5 feet. I want one more deduction. So ये मेरा जो D2 और D1 है, मैं यहाँ पे क्लिक करूंगा. D2 linear. I want ये और ये मैंने ट्रेस किया. आपको साइड को भी करना है. You can do that. Height is maybe 7 feet. And I have taken this as minus. वो रेड हो गया, माइनस हो गया. वापस यहाँ पे this is maybe D1 and again linear, again trace fixed angle and trace. I have a habit of tracing it over that. You want to trace it separately, that's also fine. माइनस पे क्लिक किया, यहाँ पे एक बार क्लिक किया, रेड हो गया, हाइट है 7 फीट में भी. ये डिडक्शंस, इज इट क्लियर? Are deductions clear or should I show for one more room? Okay, great, Rohit sir. Great, Devika ji. Others, let me know if if you want. Sure, sure, Rohit sir, you can go ahead. Do you want me to show for one more room? Or else I'll just all of you, Rohit sir, just 1 minute, Devika ji, just 1 minute. I'll show you the next command so that we can club and use both the commands together. Okay. And then for those who have not understood, I'll show you the bedroom as well. Now, here, the next command is, I know that this particular portion paint is going to be the same. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click here. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go back. And I'm going to, now this is maybe OBD paint. Generally emulsion paint अगर use करते हैं, I'll show you how to change that as well. And I will paste this. Okay, and it is pasted. With respect to this, I don't have to do anything. ये पूरा आ गया है. वापस एक बार I'll just show you once again. I want you to go here, do these tracings along with the deductions. Click here, copy. Don't do anything. Go back. Go to a different item, that is OBD paint. Click here and I want you to paste this. ठीक है, ये पेस्ट होता है तो बस ये लाल रेड नहीं हो रहा है, वो उस पर एक बार क्लिक कर दो. इट इज डिडक्टिंग बट जस्ट विजुअली वो दिखता है. इज दिस कॉपी पेस्ट कमांड क्लियर? इज दिस कॉपी पेस्ट कमांड क्लियर? Great, great. Okay. So you can continue, do deductions and then copy paste. I'm going to show you once again. Okay. Those who have understood can continue. Those who have a doubt, I'm going to show you for one more room. Okay. I'm going in plaster and I'm going to do this whole plastering. Okay. For that room, for the other bedroom. So linear. जिनको जिनको समझा है यू कैन कंटिन्यू, जिनको नहीं समझा है यू कैन वॉच. ओके, मैं नॉर्मल मेरा ट्रेस कर रहा हूं, मैं पूरा स्क्वायर ट्रेस करने वाला हूं क्योंकि मेरे डोर के ऊपर भी देर इज गोइंग टू बी दिस plaster. So fixed angle and then I'm going to trace this and enter. Now यहाँ पे डिडक्शन एक ये D1 है और एक ये FD1 है. ठीक है. सो यहाँ पे मैंने D1 लिख दिया और लीनियर पे क्लिक किया एंड आई हैव वापस फिक्स्ड एंगल, एंटर एंड माइनस. यहाँ पे एक बार क्लिक किया, 5, इसका मैं 9.5 फुट देता हूँ. वी आर डूइंग इट फीट राइट नाउ. ये ऑल द स्केलिंग एंड ऑल we'll be teaching in the next session. But it's simple, not that tough, but wanted to get you on board first. Oh. Now again trace this, enter, minus, click here and then height is maybe 7 feet. ये D1 का height में 7 feet डालता हूँ. Is it clear for others? ज्योति जी, यशु जी, गोपाल जी, सतीश जी. Okay, great, great admin. I'm sorry, I'm calling you admin. Can I know your name? Devendra ji, are you trying? Dagdu ji, are you trying? Just let me know. And once this is done, how you copy paste is just select now. वो मैंने already पहले वाले copy paste किए, तो मैंने ये select किए, copy, go back, go to the new item, and then just paste. So this is paste has been done. Click, click. Okay, Devendra ji. Yeah, sure. I'll just repeat copy paste. I'll just. So यहाँ पे now I will just copy this. Okay. I've clicked it here on the description box. I've clicked. ठीक है, डायरेक्टली जो कॉपी पेस्ट करना है पूरा ही लेना है तो डिस्क्रिप्शन के लेफ्ट साइड को ये बॉक्स है, यहाँ पे क्लिक किया, क्लिक ऑन कॉपी, वेंट बैक, पेस्ट ऑन हो गया, फिर भी मैंने वहां पेस्ट नहीं किया। अभी जिस आइटम में पेस्ट करना है ना उसमें मैं जाता हूं एंड आई क्लिक ऑन पेस्ट। सो दिस इज डन। Copy paste. Should I show you once again or is it clear? Uh, can you repeat copy paste? I hope Jyoti ji, I hope this is clear. If not, you can tell me, I can just repeat once again. और जिनका जिनका हुआ है जस्ट लेट मी नो।
शौनक सर, ह्याचा जे लाईन आयटमची टोटल आहे 497 इज नॉट द टोटल. ऍक्च्युली क्वांटिटी विल बी 420 और समथिंग. ती कुठं दिसते?
सो तुम्ही फक्त हे सिलेक्ट करा.
अच्छा,
सो
सगळं
इथे
सिलेक्ट
तुम्हाला
केल्यानंतर दिसेल, त्याच्या
सब
आधी नाही
टोटल मध्ये
दिसणार.
दिसेल.
पण ते न सिलेक्ट करता सब टोटल दिसणार नाही.
फायनल टोटल इथे दिसते 775.
ओके.
अँड जस्ट तुम्हाला से तुम्ही कुठलं हे हे फीचर कशासाठी आणलेलं ऍक्च्युली, की आज मी कॉन्क्रीट करतोय अँड मे बी 5च कॉलम्स करतोय. सो आय जस्ट वॉन्ट टू नो काय त्याची कॉन्क्रीटची टोटल आहे, सब टोटल. सो आय जस्ट सिलेक्ट जे जे मी आज करणार आहे. सो मला इथे ते क्वांटिटी कळेल. सो आय जस्ट वेट फॉर 2 minutes. कोणाला इफ एनीबडी हॅज एनी डाउट्स. ग्रेट देविका, ग्रेट.
आपण जे हे ट्रेस करतो त्याचा एलपीएच टाईप आउटपुट नाही मिळू शकत ना? म्हणजे साईट वरती जर मेजरमेंट चेक करायचे असतील तर आपण जो पी लाईननी ट्रेस केला त्याची वॉल 1 वॉल 2 का मग तसं ड्राफ्ट करत बसावं लागेल?
नाही, इथे एक्सपोर्ट करता येतं तुम्हाला.
नाही, पण त्याच्यात डायरेक्ट एरिया दिसेल ना, रूमची एरिया 162 स्क्वेअर फूट. आय एम सेइंग दॅट.
नाही, सो ह्याच्यात ऍक्च्युली कसं दिसतं आता, हे जस्ट एक एरियाचं क्लीन येतं असं 162 116 प्रत्येक रूम वाईज येईल.
हो.
आणि लिनियरचं थोडंसं त्याचं अजून एवढं क्लीन नाही आहेत. आपण आता हे मी सपोज जस्ट दाखवलं, बट मग तुम्ही ते सेपरेट करू शकतात. सो हे असं येतंय
ओके.
फॉर लिनियर, बट आय थिंक हे पण चालून जाईल, आय गेस.
हो हो, नक्कीच. नाही, माझं असं म्हणणं होतं, तो जो एरिया आहे तो 497, तो 4 वॉल, वॉल 1 वॉल 2 वॉल 3 वॉल 4 असं साईट वरती सवय असते मेजरमेंटला.
ओके.
ते करण्यासाठी देन वील हॅव टू ड्राफ्ट ट्रेस इट लाईक 4 सेपरेट वॉल्स.
राईट.
then only that measurement will come in that logic.
Right. आणि you can even export the measurement sheet if you want.
Okay.
म्हणजे तीच सुद्धा तुम्ही बिलिंगला जर वापरायची
हो
असेल
हो,
इंजिनियर्सला.
तर फक्त ते ड्राफ्ट करताना तसं ड्राफ्ट केलं पाहिजे, कारण साईट वाल्यांना डायरेक्ट ह्याची सवय नसते
येस.
एरियाची.
राईट. सो Jyotiji and Vaishuji and others, have you understood? Satish ji, हे झालंय का? मी should I wait or should I continue? I can wait. We are already like time मध्ये we are very much in time. So we'll wait for a few more minutes आणि त्याच्यानंतर after that I'll show you a few one or two commands. Okay. Satish sir is saying continue. Uh, I'll just wait for a minute. Okay, great. Yeah, sure. I'll just repeat copy paste once again. So I've clicked here. यहाँ पे now here it is description written, right? So I'm going to click here. So once I click here now in the box, all gets selected. Okay, if I want to selectively click, I can selectively click also. But I'll click here. I'll click on copy now. Okay, once I click on copy, paste on हो जाता है. But I don't want to paste it here. I want to paste it in Paint. So I click here and I'm going to click on paste. Now this is pasted. So just ये एक बार इस पे क्लिक करना अगर वो रेड नहीं हो रहा है तो it will deduct, but just paste and that it will be done. No, after that no need to do anything. Is it clear? Okay, great. So what I'll do is I'll show you two more things. So after that, whatever was supposed to be covered today, that will be done. So those who want to leave after that can leave. Those who have doubts, I can stay and explain all the things again as well. No problem. But I'll just explain. So I want you, all of you, to pay attention. Next thing I'm going to show you is bill of materials. So whatever quantities you have calculated, automatic bill of materials you'll get. One more feature I'm going to show you is uh, replace item, where you can compare your items. Like if I go for say 60 by 60 tile, or if I go for 80 by 80 tile, what is the cost difference going to be? That is one I'm going to show you. And third is convert command I'm going to show you. Okay. So first, convert is a bit complicated. So even if you're not able to do it, I don't expect you to do it on the first day itself. If you're able to do it, well and good. If not, it's completely okay. But just pay attention to all these three things right now. So don't do anything. If you're doing anything, please stop and come on my screen. I will give you time later on to continue as well. Now here I have this report column. Okay, so I'm going to click on report and I'm going to click on bill of materials. You click here and on the quotation, what is Q1, just click there. Once you click there, you have the bill of materials or material consumption at a project level. If you want, you can just hide the rates and export this. So you get, maybe you want to send it to your vendor, suppliers, or maybe to your site team that this is going to be your consumption. You can do that. Okay. Once again, I will just show you. I'll go back to the project. This is my project. Okay. And parallelly, I think once you click on view quote, you'll be able to see this, but that's not the focus right now. Click on report, click on bill of materials, just click on this Q1 and this report will be there. If you want, you can hide the rates as well. Okay. This is simple. Just click, and you'll get it there. It's here. Report, bill of materials, and just click here. Second command is now very, very interesting, and especially for contractors, interior designers. If in case you send a quotation and there is the client asks for something different, within seconds can you give the change order, or within seconds can you raise a variation? So let's assume now this is 60 by 120 tile. Just for the sake of it, client changes to some different tile. What I'm going to do is, there's a kebab menu. So you see, when I scroll the mouse, this thing here is called a kebab menu or a burger menu. I'm going to click on that. I have options. Okay. So I'm going to click on replace item. Okay. Click on replace item. Change the library to sidebook library. Click here on sidebook library. Categories, I am want flooring. So I am going to go to flooring. Change the library to sidebook library. My items won't have any items. Okay. So go to sidebook library, go to flooring, click on what flooring you want. Maybe natural stone, just as an example. And I want Italian marble flooring. Click on Italian marble flooring and then say check to replace. Once I click on check to replace, I know it is going to cost me nearly 1.27 lakhs more. Within seconds, can I raise a variation? If client is okay, I'm just going to replace with this. And it is done. I have the tracings, I have the cost, I have the new material consumption. My old material consumption of vitrified tiles is gone. This is a new consumption for the Italian marble. I'll show you this command once again. Now I have oil bound distemper paint and I want plastic emulsion paint. I'm going to click on these three dots. I'm going to click on replace item. I'm going to go to the sidebook library. I'm going to click on flooring. No, I'm going to click on paint now. Painting is here. And subcategory, yeah, subcategory will be internal paint. And maybe I want luster. No, I don't want luster. I want plastic emulsion paint. I click on plastic emulsion paint, check to replace. This is costing me about 1,500 more. Replace with this, and this is done. Plastic emulsion paint is done. So we have developers who are using this, where they will make an estimate. They will clone that project along with quantities. The other estimate, they will change a few specifications and they have two set of costs in front of their management. Contractors and interior designers can use this in a different way where they can raise variations or change orders within seconds if they have the rates ready, their own rates ready. We will obviously have these rates, but if they want. Is this clear? Both the commands, bill of materials and replace item. If not, okay, I will explain it to you again. But is this thank you, Rohit sir. Clear? Okay, great Gopal sir. Others, Devendra ji, Dagdu ji, Satish ji, Jyoti ji, Yashu ji, Gopal ji. Yes, you already messaged. Yes. Okay, great. uh, okay, great. Moving on to one more interesting command within this is, now when it comes to Italian marble, this here dollar sign you see, that is the rate analysis. So 495 kaha se aaye? So I'll click on this dollar and I will scroll down and I have this analysis. Material क्या क्या जा रहा है? Quantity consumption, what is the quantity consumption, the rate and cost. Now, my total cost is 557 rupees per square feet for this cappuccino marble slab and I'm using river sand. Now, if I want to play with it, I'm going to click on, if I maybe want to use M sand, just as an example, okay? अभी M sand आ गया यहाँ पे, अभी कॉस्ट 10 रुपए से कम हो गया है. So earlier it was 557, it is 547 now. If I am using not cappuccino marble slab, but maybe crema or maybe Dyna, oh sorry, maybe Dyna marble slab, now cost is 560 rupees. If it is maybe travertine, it is 723 rupees. एक सेकंड में आई कैन चेंज द एनालिसिस विद इन. This is already there. If you want, you play with it. You have the access for a week. Play with the features. Okay. Every week, if you join, you are going to get the subscription. So, continue using the tool as much as you want. Now, so I hope these commands are clear. Okay. What I just showed you right now. The last command, which is convert, I'll just add an item. So this is how you can add an item. I just clicked on plus item. You don't need to do this all right now. I'm just because I all the items are filled. I am adding maybe I'll add a flooring only. Okay, I'll add this. वहां से ही ऐड कर सकते हो. And now I'll go to I have plaster here. Okay, I'll click here. Copy किया, back गया. I'm going to in the new item. I'm going in paste. And now this is easy. The next step is a bit confusing. क्या होता है? Now, if first thing is, if I use I have to select this, and if I use convert, sometimes the software feels that यहाँ पे तो linear है, तो इसको कैसे convert करूं मैं? तो I have to tell him that boss, I want it here. ठीक है? एंड हाइट मैं यहां से निकाल दूंगा, हाइट नहीं चाहिए मुझे. ठीक है. सो आई एम गोइंग टू टेल इट वॉट एवर आई एम गोइंग टू कन्वर्ट, आई वॉन्ट इट हियर. नाउ the next thing is, what do you want to convert? Is I'll select this and I'll click on convert. Now this got converted to area 159 square feet. Okay, I'll just show this again. ये अगर आज नहीं जमा तो भी it's okay, because a lot of people get confused in this command. Click, just select one for now, copy, go back, go to the new item and go to paste. I don't want the height, no need. I can only select the tracing also. Now I'll tell him I want it here, boss. What do you want it here? I want this to be converted there. Got converted. Okay. So now you can try out all these commands. Try bill of materials if you are able to generate that report. Try replace item. Convert if you're not able to do, no problem. It's okay. After this, those who want to leave, feel free to leave, because that's all the things for today. Those who have doubts, I am still here. You can ask doubts related to maybe linear, area, copy paste, ortho, anything, or the commands which we've learned right now. Take your time. I'm here. Explore the tool, what you want to within digital estimation. If there's any doubts, feel free to ask me. Those who want to leave, you can leave. Hmm. Anybody has
Umang,
any
can I ask
doubts?
you doubts?
Yeah, sure, sure.
Hello.
Hello. Yes. Oh, yes, sir.
Can I ask you doubt?
Yeah, sure, sure.
So on your bill of materials, if I select a second tab of material, let's say cement, then ideally cement is getting used for plaster as well as flooring. So
Right,
where will I get the breakup? Because when I choose cement, it is only giving me total.
right.
So how can I get a breakup?
So right now within the report, we
Okay,
don't have a item category,
okay.
but for that, then you'll have to click here only.
Can you show me because your screen is frozen?
Okay, okay, 1 minute. I'll just.
Yeah, yeah. Now it is.
Is it visible now?
It has started share. Yeah, now it is visible.
Yes.
Correct.
So once I click here on 9100 on the blue colored icon, I have for this category, I have the consumption.
Correct.
So for now, you'll have to individually look at these items,
Okay.
but we will soon get a item category so that you can select the category and know the consumption for that.
Yeah, because what will be helpful is that where does cement get used across the category in
Right,
terms of.
right. So we are definitely planning on getting that feature. Can you explain once export in Excel? Yes, sure. So whatever you want, so here just click on the tracing, and once you go inside at the right here, you have export. So once you click on export, you'll have both the options to drawing and export measurement sheet. So once I click on export measurement sheet, you'll get it in the downloads. And here you have. Now this you'll have to maybe edit and then you can use that. So I don't want this column and all, I can just delete it or hide it maybe. I hope you were able to see the Excel. Others, anybody, if you have any doubts, let
So
me know.
these rate analysis alternatives, you will add those alternatives in your rates only.
So yes, so for alternatives, within the rate analysis, I'll have to add it here. So if there's maybe some alternative for cement, I'm using some brand of cement. So now maybe I'll just take this as an example. Cement PPC, if I select now, I have the rate for it already. So I can then just write it like this. Now I have an alternative for cement OPC, cement PPC. So if you have options between different waterproofing chemicals, you can use it for that purpose or for any purpose. And within this also, I can just change and save this.
So within a rate analysis only, you can add alternatives for selection because
Yes.
like some places in our projects, certain rate changes building height wise. So up to 12 floors, there is one rate, up to 20 floors, there is another rate. So instead of creating three rates, I can go ahead and change it as an alternative in this.
Yes, you can do that, but we'll have to check that once because I feel that if you change it, but still you'll have to create three different items for that.
No, in the same item, if I have alternative added, like for example, let's say plumbing on per square foot, I define a item rate
Okay.
and I create an alternative, three alternatives while creating a item called as plumbing for 12 floors, plumbing for 20 floors, plumbing for 30 floors. Currently, what we do in my build cost is we create these three separate items in the masters and allocate them separately to project directories.
Okay.
Instead of that, if I create a rate analysis alternative only, then the person who is doing the digital takeoff can choose the appropriate floor rise wala item and apply it.
Yes, that can be done, but I still feel that the thing is, uh, within the same project, if you're requiring three different rates.
No, honestly speaking, within same project, I don't need it. But when we look at projects, the rates keep on changing based on typology or height of the building.
Yes, then yes. If it's for different projects, you can use the same item, just change the
Correct.
alternative.
Correct.
Within project, if it there is there may be something like the labor cost is increasing as you go on the upper floors, then maybe you'll still have to follow the same process what you're following in MBC.
Okay. Understood.
Yes.
Chalo, I'll take your leave. I have some other work. Thanks
Sure,
for
sir.
your
Thank
time.
you for
And
joining.
you will have such sessions on every Sunday. Is that
Uh,
what you plan to
So
do?
actually we'll be soon taking a poll, and depending on that we'll be taking the next session. So it could be either Friday late evening or else Sunday mornings.
I believe Friday late nights or maybe weekdays late night is a much better option. Sunday,
True.
everybody has got their own set of plans. But
Yes,
nevertheless, I would go with what your majority wants. Thank
sure.
you.
Thank
Thanks
you,
for
sir.
your time.
Yes, thank you, sir. So, Dagduji, Devendraji, Jyotiji, Satishji, should we end it or you have any doubts? I have no problem. I can clear your doubts. Just let me know. Um, and we will have more such sessions. And I think everybody has the premium subscription now, so you can practice it as well. If there's any doubts, you can put it in the chat also. Okay, great. Can I get practice sheet for basic subscription? Yeah, so I'll ask someone to give you a 1 week subscription because you joined. So that's why we had requested you to join before 9:15 because my colleague was there. She was giving subscriptions to all. Um, but how do I give you subscription now? Can you put your number here and just subscribe to Sidebook? I'll just copy paste and send it to her. One minute, I'll just copy this and okay. Okay, so should we end it? Is it okay for all if we end the session? Can you run once the entire process from beginning? I lost my net connection and can't find the working. Sure, sure, sure. For sure. I'll quickly do that. So the first thing what we are going to do like from cloning is just go here in this project, digital estimation, and click on these three dots and click on clone. Name the project whatever you want to. So I'm just naming this random and click this. This you'll have to click. Okay, once you click that, click on clone and the project will get cloned. Then you have this, click here and go to edit. Once you go to edit, you have all these items already with you. Now go to the quantity from here, and this drawing we've already uploaded and it's already scaled. So next session we'll show you on how to scale and all, add items and everything. Click on area Okay. Click on area because this is we are under vitrified tile flooring, and I am going to trace this. So while tracing, I am comfortable. Just close this, and I'm going to trace this. I'm going to trace this, and yes, and click enter. Once I click enter, this is now 160 square feet. Okay. I've got the quantity here. Now, same way, if I'm doing and if I go wrong when it comes to the tracing. Now here I trace, I do this. Now I suppose I've gone wrong. I click on backspace. This backspace is like undo while tracing. Even if you suppose one point is wrong, no problem. You can still continue because you can change it. Now I click enter. You've got the quantity here and I've gone wrong here. I'm just going to click on select. I'm going to click in the center once, and this red point I'm just going to shift wherever I want it, and it is done. Now let's assume this is I want to copy paste it for painting of ceiling. What I'll do is I'll click here on the left. I'll click on copy. I'll go back, and then I have OBD. And I'm going to go to OBD. I'm going to paste this. Now this pasting is done. Okay. And I've got it. And I'm just assuming that this is ceiling paint. Now for skirting, again, I'll go here and I'll click on linear. Once I click on linear, again, I want to close this. I want to close this. And then I will just a minute. Huh? Sorry. Oh. Yeah, so actually, Devendraji, tomorrow I think your subscription will get activated. Okay, I've told her to activate it tomorrow. Uh, so yeah, this the linear command. I've started this linear, and now I clicked on enter, and again this one point was there. So again enter. Now, if I want it for a different room, I want it for here with a different color. I'll just click maybe yellow color. I'll click it here, and I'll continue this. Now, while tracing, if I want to pan, personally, I am comfortable in zoom in, zoom out using the mouse. But otherwise, just right click, trace, trace, enter. Again, trace. Right click is pan, enter. Oh, sorry, click, click, enter. Okay. Now, same. I want to copy paste. I'll click here, click, copy, go back, go here, and paste this. Okay, now this is plastering. So first is I have to add a height 9.5, 9.5. That's what I want to add. Now I want, अरे डोर के ऊपर भी प्लास्टर आने वाला है. मैं क्या करता हूँ, सिलेक्ट करता हूँ और इसको हम फिलहाल हटाएंगे. एंड दिस लाइन इटसेल्फ आई विल एक्सटेंड इट स्ट्रेट. आ गया. दिस आई डोंट वांट नाउ. डिलीट. This line also I'll just extend it. Oh, okay. If this happens, now मैंने गलती से ट्रेसिंग पकड़ लिया था. Just pull it back, put it back, and this red point you have to stretch it. Okay, and then yeah, in this particular case, I'll just add one point. Enter. Oh, I added it in the. ये मैंने delete. यहाँ पे click करो and then add it. Enter. For deduction, I'll show you just one deduction. यहाँ पे click किया. एंड इसके ऊपर ही मैं ट्रेस करूंगा अभी. आई जस्ट ऐड फिक्स्ड एंगल. एंटर. माइनस. रेड हो गया. हाइट मे बी 7 feet. सेम प्रोसेस यहाँ पे. आई क्लिक हियर. आई क्लिक ऑन लीनियर. एंटर. यहाँ पे माइनस. एंड देन 7 feet. Same process. I'm not writing here, W2 and all. If you want, you can write it there. Linear, trace, enter. माइनस. रेड नहीं दिख रहा है तो यहाँ पे एक बार क्लिक किया. एंड 5. इट इज स्टिल डिडक्ट. रेड नहीं दिखा तो वे, बट दैट्स जस्ट लाइक it's become my habit now. I want to have that red color there. Now, the interesting part, I've all got all item quantities. Here in the report, I have bill of materials. I can look it here also. I can just click here and I'll get. यहाँ scroll down किया तो क्या क्या material consumption है that I'll get for that work item, that work category. I want it on a project level. I'll click on reports. I'll click on bill of materials and then I'll click here. And I have got my consumption of all the materials. It is here in the bill of materials. If I go to the dollar sign, I'll click here and again go to edit, and I want to replace one item. Okay, I don't want this paint, or I don't want this tile. So I want to replace it with a cheaper tile, 60 by 60 tile or some other tile. So replace item. साइड बुक लाइब्रेरी में गया मैं. रिप्लेस आइटम वहाँ 3 डॉट्स है, वहां पे क्लिक किया था. एंड आई वेंट टू फ्लोरिंग. एंड देन इन फ्लोरिंग में भी आई वांट विट्रिफाइड टाइल के ऑप्शंस मुझे देखना है. I want maybe this Moroccan design tile, okay, just as an example. Check to replace. This is 7,000 rupees cheaper than the earlier tile. So I am okay, replace with this. Replace हो गया. And then convert is a bit complicated, but yeah, is this clear? If I tell a lot of things again, it will be complicated. Great. So, is it okay if we end the session? Okay, great. I hope others, Satish ji, Dagdu ji, Devendra ji, admin, um, I hope you've got it. If there's anything you haven't understood, you feel free to put it in the general chat in our WhatsApp group. Okay. Thank you. Thank you all for coming on a Sunday morning. Uh, that's like I really appreciate that.